Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Pixelology 101. This is part 2 of our kind of first look, I guess, at the Final Fantasy 15 demo here. This is Nate at the helm. I'm with, of course, Professor Rod and Professor Devin.
Hello.
Particularly ugly first look. Based off of the graphics we're seeing currently.
This is pre-alpha, folks. Not anything like the final product.
Is this really alpha?
This is not even alpha. This is before an alpha.
Dang, that's crazy.
Alright, we kind of skipped ahead here. Rod just kind of had a first look at the game. And we skipped ahead. We actually got somewhat far. As you know, our car broke down, so we're fighting a behemoth to get money, or I don't know if it's Gil in this game.
It's still Gil. I think that's consistent through all the Final Fantasy.
It is in most of them. But yeah, we're getting Gil, and we actually went to go fight the behemoth, but turns out we weren't powerful enough, and the game now has us going out doing other side quests so we can gain power, so we can finally kill the behemoth.
It was pretty interesting. Professor Nate and I were playing that. In effect, you snuck through a misty forest. We won't be playing it on channel, unfortunately. We might show it on a stream someday. But we were playing through a misty forest. We followed the behemoth back to its home base. We laid a trap for the behemoth, and that trap ended up being a PowerPoint presentation done through Microsoft Office 95 running on a Windows 8 computer.
Wow. They had Windows 95 on a Windows 8 computer? That meta...
The game chugged hard, people.
Yeah, I think the frames were in the single digits for a minute there.
Yeah, if you have not played this yet, if you haven't bought Final Fantasy Type 0, if you haven't tried out this demo, those frames chugged hard. They definitely need to fix that for the final game. I'm sure they will, but it was stunning. Like, I would guess that Professor Nate is right, that it was in that 10 or maybe less. It was obscene. It was crazy. Speaking of which, Professor Nate, since you played that whole time, and you've played the most of this out of any of us, how do you feel about it? What do you think?
As of right now, I like it more than 13. That's not saying a whole lot, though. The combat is pretty cool, but I find that a lot of times, like, these enemies right here are pretty fast, and you'll lose your lock on, and I find a lot of times I'm having to run out of the battles, get my lock back on, and then run back in. You're not really in control of your teammates, so you can't really form, or set them up to flank or anything. So you like that. Like, he kind of runs off screen, you gotta kind of go and readjust. I think the camera's a little sluggish, too. I don't know if you can fix that, like, the sensitivity of it, but I find that's a problem in battles. Other than that, it's pretty interesting. You're basically just mashing the X button, and every hit of the X, you use a different weapon, and you're able to select which weapon you want to use. Like, in order, so you can be like, okay, I want to do a light attack, then a heavy attack, or something like that. And then you also get, like, these special attacks like this, if you press the Y button. So the combat's pretty simple. You also get a dodge mechanic, where if you hold down the button, you'll just kind of dodge everything that comes at you, but it'll waste magic, and then there's certain attacks where you can actually, like, parry and get a counterattack on. So I like that so far. I also like how when we fought the boss, it wasn't 100% scripted sequence, but it was kind of scripted in the fact that, like, they came up with a plan. They're like, okay, you go here, lure the behemoth for us, and I'm going to shoot this thing, blow it up, so we can weaken the behemoth and then attack it. I kind of liked that you had a strategy going, and it wasn't just like, oh, we're just going to go fight this behemoth. I thought that was pretty cool.
So, one thing I would say, definitely from playing it and watching you play for the little bit you did, the parries and all of the mechanics you can use in combat are interesting. They've got a lot of cool potential there. The warp strike is amazing. The special strikes are amazing. I hate how quickly it drains your mana. And I noticed in your fight just now a couple times, one of the things I hate most is the fact that, like, when your enemies attack the opponent, or when your enemies attack your teammates, or when your teammates attack the opponent, randomly they, like, run away from you to line up with your opponents. So every battle is pretty much face on face. But there's every once in a while, and I noticed you swung at one of the enemies, and they dodged at the last second, and Buttons, the blonde boy, took their place just so those two could be lined up. So your guy kind of swung and then missed at the last second, whiffed over Buttons' head, and then you missed damage. I don't think that's... Yep, that is what you think it is in the background.
A black chocobo. I think we're heading toward... Yeah, we're heading to the chocobo coast here. That's one of our objectives here. Speak to the stable master at the Chocobo post. I think we're hopefully going to be able to ride a Chocobo here soon.
Oh,
Hopefully.
Well, it had a classic chocobo riding music.
If it has the classic Chocobo riding music, I will fall in love with this game.
I like how Princess Robot Bubblegum just took over for a second. The master. Break Chocobo. It's marketing. It don't matter. Get out of here. I love that. I don't even know why. I was just like, that was what came to my head.
No, this demo is interesting. Like the music, the boss or the battle music is very lighthearted and whimsical, and the combat reminds me a lot more of Kingdom Hearts. Like the whole like combat system and the music playing at the same time makes me feel like it's very reminiscent of Kingdom Hearts.
If I remember correctly, isn't the same team that's working on this working on Kingdom Hearts? Versus is the same team. I think the Versus team or the Final Fantasy 13 Compendium team, whatever it was called, is working on Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. Which is why those two games have taken obscenely long, because for some reason they decided to give two of the most or the largest Square Enix properties to the same team. I don't know why you would do that, because all that's going to do is delay both of the games, as we've clearly seen. This one's not expected till, 2016, maybe? And
They said not before March 31st, 2016.
yeah. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is even longer away. I don't get what Square Enix's logic was there. Actually, you'll notice, I don't mean to interrupt myself, but you saw that little mark that showed up? It was like the orange with the three marks above it. Those are the parryable attacks. And you have to hold left bumper until they attack you, and then you have to quickly press X to parry out of it. It's cool in concept, but it's kind of wonky in execution.
See right there, I just dodged that guy's attack. If you hold down dodge, you can basically dodge anything that's coming from the front from you. But the thing is, every time you dodge, it drains magic, and you're really slow. Like you walk around really slow when you have dodge held down.
And it doesn't drain consistently. That really bothered me.
No,
One time it would drain 8. I guess it's how much damage they were going to potentially do, because they're in effect the punishment for the mana is you would have taken this hit, so we're going to drain mana relative to the amount of damage you would have taken. I think that's what their logic was. Like if it was a big attack, you lose more mana. That's kind of stupid, because there will be some times where you only lose 8 or 9 mana, and then you dodge the next time and you lose 20, and then you can't do any spell at all.
I like how there's an RV just sitting here, because whenever I think Final Fantasy, I think Winnebagoes.
So weird.
It's weird how it's somewhat modern, somewhat realistic, but also fantasy-ish.
Yeah, it's like if the modern world was fantasy, just had monsters roaming around. Ooh, crisps! Pick some up, man. Oh, that radio, though.
What does that radio say on it?
Just numbers.
Oh, 60, 70, 80, 90?
Yeah.
I thought it said FF6, 7, 8, and 9. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Instead
If
of
you have the different.
instead of
that
FM,
would
it says
be cool.
FF.
Right there. There, you saw a huge drop in
dude.
frames.
We don't need to see your pecs.
Too much,
Too much polygons on those pecs, man.
Can we put on subtitles?
I believe so.
Options.
Yeah. Dialogue show. Both the speaker and the dialogue.
Show, yeah.
Okay, because when I was talking to the shopkeeper and his stuff wasn't coming through. Okay, it's all good.
Check. Just a little note.
Rent a
What?
car.
It's only 2 lines, but the whole paper is a whole paragraph. What's going on?
Starlight, Starbright.
Eavesdrop.
Eavesdropping. Look at her.
Free.
She's in jeans. You could. I can see her walking down the street in real life. You take Final Fantasy X, who wears lederhosen with one leg slightly bigger than the other, and the little class, and really.
Yeah, Final Fantasy characters are just all out there, but this one's more streamlined in appearance. They look like you can just walk down the street and you wouldn't really look twice at them.
Just walking down the 16th Street Mall, you see a chocobo coming. Those 420 chocobo races. So bad.
Alright, I have no idea where the guy I'm supposed to talk to is.
Yeah.
I kind of lost the quest marker, and I lost the mini map at the top. Okay, why does it have me going way over there now? Did I select a different destination on accident? Okay, so
I think you already met the guy. I think it was the guy.
I guess it must have been the other guy in the thing. So we
So
have
there's the cavern.
visit the cavern,
Oh, you
That's
have
our
to do the
main
cavern.
quest.
The cavern's the
Okay.
next big thing.
and then hunt down Deadeye, which that's already.
No, that's the behemoth.
That's the
you guys
behemoth.
trying to hunt.
And then what's the okay? And the other one's just the garage.
That's gotta be.
So we have to do the cavern. You're right. All right. Well, let's head out to the cavern then. I do like how it's somewhat open. and like you have quests, and they actually show up on your map. It's like, hey, this quest is over here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and explore. I don't know if like there's going to be quests that aren't marked, like side quests that aren't going to be marked, or what in the final game.
I would assume there's going to be a couple hidden quests. Obviously, some hidden weapons and abilities.
Because I mean, this already is way more liberating than Final Fantasy 13, which was just a corridor, and I hated it.
I mean, to be honest, this is more liberating than most Final Fantasies. If only for terms of scale. Like Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy III, obviously they were open worlds. They were really just empty with nothing to do in between except for random battles. This is the similar concept.
Oh, here we go. I got the jump button.
Yeah, this is a similar concept, but you can already tell that the world is much more densely packed with activities and things to do. So I definitely like that aspect of it. What I'm not liking so far, and obviously it's kind of unfair to say just because of the alpha nature of this game, or the early nature of this game, the visuals are definitely not impressive. The frame rate is atrocious. And
for a demo, it's not really selling this game.
Yeah, I mean, it shows a lot of potential. I'm definitely interested in the world of Final Fantasy 15, and it looks really good. It looks like a nice mix of magic and modern. So I am really excited to see how that comes out.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
But from what you see here, obviously, there's not as much... And the combat needs work on. Well,
there's a lot of things that need work on. It's a demo. But when do you pass the line between a demo and like an early access, like an alpha? Because this isn't really a demo.
Holy shit, look at that big thing.
It's like a level that they released for an early access look.
Yeah, as far as demo goes, this is actually seems like it's a pretty beefy demo. You have a pretty big place to wander around in, and it seems like you have a decent amount of like even quests and even side quests to do, which you normally don't see in a demo. See the Dragoon jump
here. Demo is more or less a demonstration of the final product, though, and this is far from the final product.
Well, this the final product is still at least a year away.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that they're gonna change a lot. Like the final game is gonna be completely, maybe not completely different, but it's gonna feel a lot different than this game does.
I hope the music doesn't stay this musical this long.
This Dragoon jump really kills me.
I've never been able to make
once
it
you
work.
jump up, you automatically leave the enemy's area. I can tell because they lose interest in you instantly.
Yeah, and
they
then
just run away, and then you're stuck. Now on a bigger enemy who moves slower, it might do more damage, like on the behemoth. But on these small guys, they just stop caring, and then they're gone, and then you have nothing. You literally nothing. It's just, I don't know how else to describe it. It throws me off.
I also find that targeting in this doesn't work because if you're targeting an enemy, all your swings should head towards that enemy. But I find that these smaller enemies move around a lot, and you'll end up swinging where the enemy was, not where the enemy's going to be. So you'll miss a lot of the times. Like that. See, I just swung at him, but he spun around, and I mean, that happens all the time in this game.
I guess you could Dragoon jump here because they're all kind of stuck.
Yeah, let me get it.
They're all just running around.
Here. I don't have enough mana. Here we go.
Oh wow! You actually jumped to someone and followed them.
That
was good. If it's always supposed to do that, that's a lot more impressive.
Hopefully, that's just like demo woes. That everything it's not working the way it's 100% intended. Oh shit! I should have dodged that.
Okay, I have a serious question for you guys. Do you think this demo was needed because of this day and age of early access titles that people want to play before the game, even the final product's out? They just want to play it as soon as they can. Do you think we really needed this demo at all? Does it sell you this game at all, or what is your opinion on this demo itself?
I was already really excited for this game because after 13, I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, and after 13, I wanted there to be a good game, and I was hoping that this one, it looked good. It looked like the combat was going to do something different and be fun. Having played it now, I'm maybe a little less excited, simply because I've seen the combat and it had so much potential. But now that I've kind of seen it and seen what you can do in it and how it's only okay. I mean, I'm still excited for Final Fantasy 15. I still want to play it, the full thing, but I feel just a little, maybe just slightly disinterested. I mean, I'm glad they had the demo because this game has been in development for. Oh man, I'm dead.
Nope.
for like how long.
Potion
and like
now.
it's nice that finally. Oh,
Never mind. Now potion again.
all right. Let's see if I remember how to do potion. Item potion myself.
That's just a weird system right there. You don't die, you just get incapacitated, so you have a chance to use a potion.
Well, you can die if enough enemies hit you again afterwards.
Yeah. And I'm getting surrounded here.
Anything else, Nate?
Now keep your feet steady.
Not really that I can like think of right now. Like I'm still excited for the game. The demo hasn't like made me any more excited. Like I said, it's probably maybe a little less excited now that I've seen like the combat, how it's gonna work. I mean, I still want to play it because I still want to see how this is actually gonna work in a full game where you have more enemy variety, more different places to go, more because there's not a whole lot of story or character development in this part of it. So you don't really I don't really know who these characters are, what their relationship is while they're out here doing all that. I mean, I know they're trying to fix their car, but like, why are they driving around in the first place, kind of thing.
So, I definitely found this game interesting. It was highly anticipated by me. It looked like the most interesting Final Fantasy in ages. Probably since like 10 or 12 for me. And I would say that having played the demo, I enjoy it quite a bit. I do think the combat's a little bit repetitive, but I have good hopes for it. I think it's going to be really, really good before all's said and done. And I'm definitely looking forward to playing it. So it hasn't tempered my excitement necessarily. It's maybe not as good as everything I dreamed, but nothing ever is. However, to answer your question, I definitely do think this needed a demo.
To showcase, like, the fact that it's a new Final Fantasy, right?
No, to showcase the fact that it existed.
Oh.
This game got announced in 2007 or 6, like back when the Xbox 360 was announced.
Really?
You got announced at the same time as Final Fantasy 13 at the
Yeah.
same E3.
The exact same E3. The fact that it had not been shown for 9 years was worrying. Beyond, like, the fact that nothing had been announced on it, that nothing had come about it, it just needed to have this. If only for them to be like, look, we promise you this game is real. Because people didn't believe this game was coming out anymore. They'd given up on it. And even when people saw it announced to Final Fantasy 15, I saw a lot of reactions online and from other people who were like, yeah, well, good luck, you're just going to be waiting longer. They needed to put out playable gameplay. They needed playable gameplay, obviously. They needed to put out gameplay. Because if there hadn't been gameplay, dang, them goblins. Damn goblins.
The
We're
Smurfs!
getting flashbacks here.
The Smurfs are
That
back!
Smurf
Use that
PTSD.
Tempest and slice them all up.
Dang, that was nice.
I like that attack. Like, I'm slowly getting used to it and figuring out what because it doesn't tell you what the attacks do. It's just like Tempest. What does that do? You kind of have to use it to get.
I feel that this needed to come out, if only for people to know that this game existed. And I think it came out. It may not be the best thing that could have come out, but it's something. It shows us it exists, and it helps me, be confident that this game will eventually exist on planet Earth at some point. So, this music's a little bit different, by the way.
Yeah, a little bit. It's the cave music. It's the whimsical cave music.
Forget that.
Dang, that poison.
Yeah.
Still dying by it.
Dragging my health.
Still dying by it.
Yeah, man,
See what I got it for.
That is a huge cave you have to go through. Oh my god.
Yep. Antidote, and then I do like that it kind of has regenerating health in between while you're wandering around.
Yeah.
That is kind of nice.
I think enemies in this game, I think the enemies in this demo should take a little bit less hits.
Yeah.
It just gets, these lower tier fights get too long. They get really extremely repetitive really fast.
You don't know if you're like under leveled for this area or what, because like I'm actually the lowest level guy in the party right now by a good amount. Yeah.
He's like level 9 or 10,
I'm
and everyone else is level 16.
Yeah, 16, 17.
Level 16?
So
Does this just start you off like that?
yeah, it starts you off like way
God.
lower than everyone else. Oh. This is not good.
Take cover.
I'm gonna.
Well,
Sorry.
one of your enemies or one of your teammates is supposed to heal you. It's the weird thing.
Yeah, like usually they walk up to you and they like heal you. Like, 'cause you can go if your friends are down, they can come and like pick you up.
You know, one thing I really like
Or you
about
can go
this
pick
game
them up.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nope, go ahead.
One thing I really, really like about this game, or at least this demo, if you look at how the goblins look, they look like the old drawn goblins from like Final Fantasy 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Done in 3D.
Ooh,
Yeah, see,
Look
those
at how
are
they
very
look.
Oh! Just carried that goblin under his friggin' halberd.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the goblins look really, really good in this. And all the enemies look a little bit more like a classically drawn Final Fantasy character. Because 13, all the modern Final Fantasies have really overdone enemies that don't look like anything from the old Final Fantasies. These enemies look like Final Fantasy, like they look like the goblins in FF3 or FF6 or, FF4.
Level 9, level 16, level 16.
Yeah.
See, I told you, your character yourself is underleveled, so maybe that's why. Like, I'm struggling a little bit just because. Did they poison me again?
Yes.
Hopefully they drop more antidotes because I only have
Oh,
so many. What's this?
2 of your characters are
That's
1
good.
HP, by the way.
they're poisoned to 1 HP.
Yeah, I think we're all poisoned. This is
This is a bit of a predicament you're
yeah,
in.
because I
Don't-
only
don't you-
have 5 more antidotes. So
See how long it takes poison to wear off on your buddies.
all right, yeah, because that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if it's something you have to cure and it goes forever until you cure it, or
I don't think it should
it
last
just eventually
forever.
wears off. Because in older games, it would go forever until you cured it, or like you visited like a town or got healed or whatever.
No, it wears off.
Yep. Prompto
Yep.
just got his
Okay.
health back.
It is kind of. I'm gonna say I don't know if I want to get into combat again. The other guy's still.
And
Look at
to
that.
me, these guys just look like mutated
It is.
Smurfs. Or mutated Keebler elves. Like these are all the mother-in-laws of the Keebler elves right here.
I would disagree with you. I think they look much more reminiscent of classic. Like, I like the way they look. It's one of the things I really like about this demo is they look to me like how I thought Final Fantasy always should have looked.
Mhm.
Like, they look more like the classic enemies updated and stylized rather than brand new.
I have to agree with Devin. I do like, because like a lot of the enemies, especially in like 13, I thought looked ridiculous and stupid. Holy crap!
Oops. That was
Ambush.
crap.
Yes, it was.
Why did he even bother to slide in that corner?
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Dragon jump.
Alright, that's one of my favorite attacks. Because that always reminds me of Freya from Final Fantasy IX. You'd have her like jump, and the nice thing is, while she was in the air, she couldn't get hit or anything. And like 3 turns later, she would just come down and just smack an enemy. You just go and have her jump again.
Just for the sake of my own humor, can you tilt the camera on?
Alright, yes, I can.
I love the image of you just jumping straight up and hitting one of those pillars on your head, like oh, start dropping down like limp.
Oh, the body just
came
falls to the ground.
ragdoll.
Would you like me to try and point the camera up next time I do that?
No.
I'm still getting poisoned
It's
here.
interesting how you stumble when you're...
Poison.
Yeah.
The visual effects on your body are much more noticeable.
Yeah, I do like that you have that purple thing, so you can kind of
Warp
tell.
strike down, yeah.
Dragoon jump.
And then Dragon
Ooh,
Jump.
that frame.
Oh, can't look up. Just the one. The other one's not even aware that I was there yet.
You got
They
like a
still
tap
aren't
bonus then. You hit him back.
Right?
Yeah, that was the end of that fight. You literally only fought that one. All the others were so
Oh man, I was
surprised.
holding on to that button, hoping that
I'm surprised that I was so surprised that your own teammates didn't know they were in a fight.
when Dragoon
Oh,
jumped
you
up.
lost a potion. One of them stole from you.
Oh
Get
really?
back from that one. Oh, fight's over.
Oh no, he ran from that fight.
Dang it, poisoned again. Like this is one thing that's this is getting a little annoying. I didn't know I was gonna be in the cave with poison. I don't even know if there's a shop in this game where you can buy stuff. 'Cause I should have stocked up on antidotes here for sure.
This combat's just getting way too repetitive.
Yeah, especially just fighting, because even in other Final Fantasy games, yeah, you'd fight like the same amount of enemies in the cave, but you'd fight like 2 of one enemy and then 1 of another enemy, and there would be more than just one enemy.
I don't know. Maybe I'm more forgiving because I really don't like turn-based unless it's strategy RPGs. Like, I didn't like the old Final Fantasy's turn-based mechanics very much. This has not grown to bore me yet. It's not super entertaining. It's not like, oh boy, this is really cool. But it certainly hasn't bored me like the older games did. I need at least some example that I'm progressing or advancing.
Oh gosh.
Well, let's see how much longer this cave goes. We'll probably have to call it soon. But
Yeah.
I think it sums up how we're all feeling about Final Fantasy 15 pretty well. I'm cautiously optimistic, and I definitely think that this demo helped assuage fears that the game was coming out. And it sounds like you two are slightly less enjoying this than I am.
I mean,
But to be fair, both of you played Final Fantasy more than I did. It sounds like Final Fantasy definitely was. I liked it, but it wasn't.
Oh my god,
Was it one of
barely
my favorites?
halfway.
Yeah.
we have to call this here soon.
Yeah, we'll call it probably in the next couple minutes here.
I was like, you moving in.
Yeah.
I mean, I still plan on picking up Final Fantasy 15 when it comes out. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan.
Most definitely.
I definitely want to play it. I want to see what these characters' story is. See the thing. I mean, even though I hated Final Fantasy 13, I still played it to the end. Oh damn!
Ooh, that was good.
Oh damn!
I
That was
like
terrifying.
Oh
That was
my
pretty cool.
God,
That was awesome.
was horrifying. That was nightmare fuel.
That was really good.
There we go. Oh, he knocked me down.
missed
I
the
almost
parry.
had him for the parry though.
That was.
I can jump as soon
I
as you
liked
can,
that a
man.
lot.
Oh no,
No,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm
you're
down.
good.
I'm down. Okay, hang on.
Oh my head.
Potion on myself.
Literally 0 HP. And
Now
now
you
you're
jump.
I have Tempest out, so I'm gonna do like the spinning attack here.
These battles
I
can
like
get
this.
really clusterfucky.
Well, look how many dies I
It's a
have.
bit of a
no,
mess.
my friend's dead. Oh god, this is. Oh god, this
I
is.
do like the
Not
sense
gonna
of
end well.
impact.
There's like 15 to 20 of these guys.
Yeah, I'm going down here soon.
You're
Someone's
not
gonna have to
probably
pick
not
me up.
They
gonna
are
survive
stealing.
this.
I love how they are literally like gang thieving you out of your potions.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I'm getting my ass handed to me here too. Dang it, I was trying to use the potion when he hit me.
I don't
Stun
think.
locked me. Oh, you're in trouble.
Let's get through this fight one way or another, and then we'll end this video.
Potion lost. Potion lost.
Dude, stop with the potion!
It's right in your face. I
Chugging
right in your
it.
face, just like.
Ah,
was
there we go, I got a
too good.
parry.
That was the most gangster goblin. Just like you
My
thought,
potion.
you thought you'd get this potion back.
That was interesting. You never see monsters actually use the items they steal.
That was cool.
And just the pose he took, where he like put his hand on his hip and he's like looking at you while he's drinking it, like just deal with it.
He's basically staring you down the entire time you're chugging.
Part of that.
Sorry, I was in the middle of rescuing him.
I like how they cast their magic too. You can kind of see them doing
Yeah.
their chants and then throwing the orbs at you. It looks much more visually impressive than any Final Fantasy I've seen. I mean, that potion alone.
Oh my god, there's so many.
I know,
There's so many Keebler elves.
I'm trying my best here.
You give them the goddamn cookie farm.
That
They want all your cookies, Nate.
What's that Dragoon jump? You can jump.
Oh, they're crowded.
Oh.
Just a halberd right through one skull.
Oh my god, there's more coming. Is it nighttime or something?
It is, but we're in a cavern,
caves,
so it doesn't
yeah,
really
caves
matter.
their
I don't think.
home.
Everyone else is down. Oh, one guy got up. Oh, no one got up. This is just never ending.
Yeah. Like this, I don't know how I feel, because, like, it's one battle, and I'm fighting, like, 30 of these things. And I've already fought how many already, and I'm just like, can this battle be over with? Plus, I'm running low on supplies,
Final Dynasty
and I feel
Warriors.
like,
That's what this is right now.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Let one of your opponents try and get you up. Or you could be
Oh
I'm
my
trying
god, that face.
to use an antidote here. Oh, no. Oh, attacking my own guy here.
Oh, that one just.
Nice, thank you.
You're probably getting harder to see because you're dead.
Another thing is like that the poison. Not only does it like constantly drain your health, but like when you're in the middle of a combo, like he'll stutter like that and break your combo, and won't let you use like an attack or anything. See, like look, I was pressing X to attack, but he got stuck. So
I feel like that's them trying to more naturally punish you for leaving the poison on as game boss. Are you getting an antidote? Okay.
I'll try that.
I
And
don't
think
get why
like
the
combat's
fame rate
almost over.
drops every time. Yeah, there's
Well, it's
only a
not
couple
really
left.
well optimized game, but it's handling pretty well with the monsters.
Come on, you got this. Oh man, like all 4 of them in one place.
There is a million of these gnome things. Oh my god.
No, he's almost done. I believe in this. Look, that one's trying to run.
He's like,
Get
get
back
me
in
out
the
of here.
crack."
Get me back in the crack.
Alright, guys.
Hold up.
Almost done. This is it.
Hit him. Hit him. I
Awesome
want
to
to
see
see
a
him
potion just chugging in front of you.
truly the most gangster.
Is he
Wow,
dead?
Okay, he's dead.
Oh my
Like-
god.
Three
3,154. Almost a 4-minute fight. By itself.
parries. Yeah.
Dang.
Alright.
Okay, come through. Go through the crack. We'll see what's on the other side.
If
And
it's
then
another
we'll-
goblin attack, I quit.
That was so annoying.
I can't believe I thought I was dead there for sure because they were like at the
Literally.
beginning when there were so many. I couldn't just keep track. But the nice thing was like it seems like my friends were able to kind of break off a couple and attack and like deal damage to them. And then
Yo,
I was
it's a
able to
new
kill them.
sword.
Oh my god!
Ancient blade times 1.
Damn. There's my
There's
weapons.
more than
at.
one ancient blade.
Tell me. You
Oh,
probably
it's
have
probably
to
just
get
an
it
item.
fixed. No, you probably have to get it repaired or something. That's what I would guess. Oh wait, check again real quick.
Okay.
Oh, the
There you go.
armature. That's what it's
Armature.
called. When at full magic power.
So put that as like your number 1, I guess.
Is it a weapon or is it like
or
a
maybe
summon?
it's an attack.
It's
Oh, maybe it's actually like here. Let me look in the
yeah, it's probably in the techniques.
Tempest, Dragon Jump, Full Thrust.
Oh no, I
don't know.
guess when you're attacking, as long as you have full mana, you will use the armature.
Maybe.
Like try to use your weapons now, just like spam the weapons.
It's not letting me attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get
well.
out of here. It was a pleasure, guys. We will catch you again soon on Pixelology 101. Have a great day. Oh, well, our buddy's dead. That's a great way to end it. We'll talk to you guys next time. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Have a good day.